What is going on with Insta360? Why we don't see any updates and any announcement on the new Insta360 X6 or Ace Pro 3? I hope I have some answers for you in this video. Just keep watching. I have some aggregated results and reports that I decided to share with you. It should be very interesting. During the past few years, around March or May, Insta360 was making an announcement about the latest 360 camera, the most advanced with upgraded sensor, and the thing is that it was a bit easier for them to do it this year. The thing is that now Insta360 is not the only one manufacturer of 360 camera on the market. Because of last year, DJI has released their first Osmo 360 camera. As well, GoPro has released the Max 2 camera, and both of them are real competitors for the Insta360 X5. Last year, when the Insta360 has released the latest X5 camera, it was absolute king, no doubts. The most advanced accessories, the most advanced sensor, and all technologies that we could even imagine for 360 camera. But when DJI released their 360 camera and pushed the hardware on a slightly different level, many users shifted towards the DJI cameras instead of Insta360 cameras. And that makes the problem for Insta360. Before the release of Osmo 360, there were only a few manufacturers who were also building 360 cameras. For example, Akaso. But Akaso is building budget 360 camera, but actually it wasn't competitor for Insta360 X5. And I reviewed this camera that will appear in this link on the video on the top left corner of the screen. When the GoPro released a Max 2 camera, not many users shifted to GoPro cameras because of Osmo 360 and Insta360 X5 were actually so much more advanced, and GoPro promised the next year they will come with something great. Does it mean that X6 is not coming this year? Not exactly. Just keep watching and I'll give you the answer to this question. But also, let's not to forget about the Ace Pro cameras. Because of the last release of Ace Pro camera, it was Ace Pro 2 in the end of 2024. There were a slight delay of manufacturing and delivering of these cameras, so the real delivery happened approximately at the beginning of 2025. But still, it's already for more than a year, and usually the camera manufacturers build the new camera every year. Yes, we know Insta360 has built tons of different accessories and upgrades for Ace Pro 2, and no doubt that Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is still one of the best on the market. For example, when it comes to filming underwater or when we need more creative accessories, Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is the best, because only a couple of months ago during the winter update, Insta360 has released different new lenses, as well the new photography grip, the pocket printers, and more accessories that changed the Ace Pro 2 from an action camera to the real creative kit. But for those users and creators who rely on the size of the sensor and they want something else, they shifted towards the newest DJI Action 6. Is it a problem to just build another camera like Ace Pro 3 or Insta360 X6? It's not a problem. But the problem is that Insta360 doesn't want to be just another camera on the market. If they build new cameras, they want to make sure that they stay at the top, because manufacturing, research and development takes a lot of money, a lot of time. A few months ago, during the annual gala of Insta360, it was leaked that Insta360 also is building the new Insta360 Luna camera. The newest Luna camera is expected to be the direct competitor for current DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and Osmo Pocket 4 and perhaps Osmo Pocket 4 Pro, because Luna is expected to come with two cameras with up to 3x optical zoom with better depth. But it's not everything that making this camera great. Insta360 also promised to make it absolutely the best. And if we research the communities, we clearly see the message what users and creators want from the next generation of all Insta360 cameras. 10-bit color, more battery. It's the main message. So Insta360 has picked a clear strategy what they do next. Instead of building different chipsets and different sets of technology for each of the camera, for the newest Insta360 X6, Ace Pro 3 and Luna camera, they decided to build the only single chipset and single sensor that will be used across all the cameras. It totally makes sense, because first of all, it will make the manufacturing of the chipsets much cheaper. It will also reduce the amount of money that will be spent on the research and development. And bad things is the same. The most expensive technologies that we have inside of the camera will be able to reuse across different devices. This tactic is not new because, for example, if you take a look at Osmo 360 that firstly come with 1 over 1.1 inch sensor, the same sensor was used also for Action 6, and now the same sensor will be used for the drone Avata 360. It means that DJI doesn't need to build the new sensor or the new chipset. They can just reuse existing technology. And just for example, if there is less demand for one camera, but more demand for another camera on the market, they can just easily start reusing the same technology for manufacturing new cameras instead of building new sensors and new chipset again. So the same approach Insta360 is building right now. This is the reason of why we see the delay with X6, Ace Pro 3 and also Luna camera. But I expect that we will see the newest Luna from Insta360 around May or June, because it was already teased a couple of times, the videos from this camera. And also we even saw it during the presentation. It means that the camera already is in active development or even on the testing phase. Also the competition now is becoming super tight because of DJI is releasing Osmo Pocket 4 and perhaps they will release as well Osmo Pocket 4 Pro or Ultra. It's not known yet, but at least some information was leaked. And we know that GoPro is building some of the newest camera with the newest chipset GP3. They already teased a few videos. And this camera supposed to have better depth, better colors, and became like the new, the best generation of action cameras that perhaps will be possible to use also as a cinematic camera. So it's not clear yet. And Insta360 understand all the challenges and they need to make sure that all the future cameras that they will build and release in 2026 will be a real competitors to what GoPro and DJI is preparing for the market. Once we will see the announcement of Insta360 Luna camera, we will expect very soon also the release of Insta360 X6 and Ace Pro 3. The new, potentially upcoming Insta360 Luna camera should come with 1-inch sensor, 10-bit color, maybe dynamic range up to 14 or even more in order to compete with Osmo Pocket 4 and Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. It means all this advanced technology also requires the new chipset, the new CPU, perhaps the new software. And if Insta360 want to share the same chips and the same sensors, it means that entire camera body needs to be rebuilt. But what I'm certain at is the next generation of Insta360 X6 and Ace Pro 3 is not going to be just another camera with a slight improvement. It will be an absolute complete upgrade from what do we see now. So for X6, most likely we are gonna have 8K 60 FPS, 1-inch sensor, 10-bit, perhaps more dynamic range, lower aperture and much better low light filming. For Ace Pro 3 we will have as well 10-bit color, 8K 60 FPS, higher dynamic range, perhaps more depth for underwater filming. It's not clear yet because we saw a lot of messages from the people who film underwater. And of course for the upcoming Insta360 Luna camera, up to 3x optical zoom, as well 10-bit color, dynamic range, better depth, better focus on the object, quick focus, and everything should come packed together in all the 3 cameras. It's actually a real challenge. That's why we just need to wait a little bit. In the meantime, until it's come, in the next few days we'll have the announcement of the new DJI Osmo Pocket 4. I will be reviewing this camera once I got it. I'm not affiliated with DJI, that's why it will be my honest review and honest comparison with it. So guys, I really hope that I share this information with you in the best way I could. If you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Cheers, bye.